my spiry friends. Let's do some spiring. And basically, I don't have a clue what's going to happen today. As always, I try to be as ignorant as possible. It's a sealed defect run. That should be pretty straightforward. Sealed deck defect is strong. You get 10 cards from a sealed deck. I think you get 15 from a draft and 10 from a sealed deck. So I've got to pick 10 cards. So draft is better because you get a bigger deck, but you get less choice of the cards, so it can be worse in some cases. Binary is not a huge concern. I can get a bunch of collector bonuses with the sealed deck. So what do we have here? That's plenty of frost. I can just start with cold snaps and move and go on from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I take some stacks? Or do I find some attacks? Actually, barrage. No, I should think about the big boy cards. Fusion is a pretty big boy card. Sunder is a pretty big boy card. Chill is a pretty big. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it still 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Might be 5. Do I take an equilibrium or a melter maybe? Or a white noise? Oh, it's 15. No, it's 10. Okay, this is a deck. Let's see how that goes. I can't count. Right, so it looks like there's no path that doesn't involve a bunch of shops. Oh no, I stand corrected, there is one path that doesn't involve a bunch of shops. There is one path that can have a shop if I want it. There are multiple paths with 3 friends. I'm gonna go this way. And yeah. Start as I mean to go on, playing Sunder. Cold Snap is very strong. Oh my god. Wait, Capacitor also works really well with this deck. Show that burb what's what. Oh. Oh! Oh, it's my little Swedish friend. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do you play this game? Are you aware of it? It's quite good. Me too. Then I could keep you as a pet. I don't know what kind of games you play, so it's a classic. It's genuinely a classic. It's been around for ages, and I've recently decided I wanted to be so good at it that no one could ever challenge me. And I'm doing pretty well. I regularly make it into the high scores, which is good. It's a nice thing. Auto shields or hologram, they're both pretty useful. I think hologram's better. Obviously, see, that's why I take Sunder, because it lets you go through that event and not have a problem. Offer a reward. Can I not? Can I just leave? Hang on. Is it not possible to not give an offering to the spirits? But I like all my cards. They're all good. They were planned around a specific strategy. You just want to take one of my wonderful cold snaps? Right. Cool-headed fusion. And then I will wait for an opportunity, which there will not be. There will not be an opportunity because Lagavulin is... Never mind. Never mind. There will be an opportunity because however terrible Lagavulin is, Defect is terribler. Let's see how terrible I can be then. Oh, you know what would be funny if I played my huge attack twice? Yeah, I don't think he'd enjoy that. I think there are very few creatures that would enjoy that. Okay, what can I do now? I could double play Equilibrium, I could double play Fusion, there is any number of things I could do to just make this poor creature have a horrible existence. 47, can I deal with 47? Almost certainly. If I played Sunder, I do need to play a defense card. It's fine though, it's not as if... I have actually got no idea. It kind of looks like an Ocarina that's mutated. I don't know. I don't know where they got the ideas from. I don't even know much about the creators of the game. Let's see. Do I go Snappy Snappy? I do go. Yes, Snappy Snappy. Snappy Snappy. Splat. Now that is strong. I'm going with Frost and Hello World. 9 out of 10 times will give me something useful. The Steam Barrier will precisely 6 times be useful. I like Hello World better because powers are strong. Powers are defective. Let's... Oh, a storm. That's kind of nice. I can work with a storm. Who's at the top? Oh, brilliant. So I'm actually putting myself in a good situation here. The gentleman waiting for me at the top is definitely not one who enjoys a frost-heavy deck. 2 more friends. Oh, this is good. The good thing about these fellows is that I kill one, get all my energy back, kill some more. Brilliant, and I even take a little damage. Nice. What do I play here? Do I... Why do I keep getting Echo Form? So there are 3 floors in the Spire of increasing difficulty, and you get extra cards for your deck, which is your deck. Your deck is basically all the attacks your character has, and yeah, it gets harder and harder, and the enemies get less and less pleasant, and you have the same cards in every fight. I'm not even playing the game particular. But you see, this is the daily challenge. So my plan is less making the run amazing and more getting a very high score. So I take routes that are reckless but could lead me to higher points. So I'll take like curses and things because you get points for having curses. I'll fight a lot of elites because you get points for fighting elites. There's a safe path, but I am not going to take it. Rebound is perfect. Yeah. A pair. I've acquired a pair! Ooh, that's good. So I could put either of these. I'm gonna do for both, actually. Let's start with Hello World. I don't need... See, now I've made this one innate, so I will always have this in my hand at the start of every combat, and I'd like to be able to play it in every combat so that it works, it does its thing. These are more annoying than Lagavulin, I will say. How in the world am I going to deal with them? It's not really what I was after. So that is 4 defense. There's another thing that I'm kind of playing for here, and that is if I can defeat an elite enemy without taking any damage, I get more points that way. So I will try and rig fights slightly so that I can make that happen. However, I don't actually think it's possible here. Because the most I can do, okay, 18 and 12, 30 is not actually enough. Oh wait, it could be enough. I would have to get inordinately lucky. Nope, not happening. Not happening. I cannot see this fight going my way. Wait, hang on. What was I saying about getting inordinately lucky? I think I can shenanigans my way through this. Drink that, get one of those back. Now I play this, it gives me a random power. Ugh. Ugh! Those aren't the ones I wanted! That's 6 and that's 9. Fine. I can leave and revisit a fight with some impunity, some guilt. Some people might not stand for such behaviour, but I believe it's one of the tools the game offers to me, so I'm going to use it with impunity so that my score can be big and end up on the on the front page. I want my score to be big. I am willing to take efforts to make that happen. So I have realised that there is no benefit to wasting my potions on this fight. I'm taking damage. Actually, there's a thing. This fellow is horrible. His first attack does more damage the more health you have, which makes him very hard to fight without taking damage. If I take all my damage before him, then I don't have to worry about that. So really, these sentries are playing into my hands. However, now I've drawn all the cards I need to be fine, which is annoying. I like it when everything I need to perfect a fight comes in after I've already failed to perfect the fight. Brilliant. Sunder is the best card in the deck. I'm glad I was able to pick it. Streamline is not one of the cards in the deck, but I am happy to play it. That's what Hello World does. Hello World gives me random cards from the defect selection. The defect selection, compared to the other characters, is quite a hot selection. It's some pretty good stuff. Right, what's next? These fellows. Should I let them hit me? Yeah, I'm nice. I'll let them hurt me a little bit. I am... Oh, you! No! That's gonna make the process of losing health for Hexaghost so much worse. I don't take damage anymore. Ah, that's annoying. But I want to suffer pain. The 5 just turns into 1. That's amazing. That would be amazing if this wasn't a daily challenge. But genetic algorithm's actually really hot this early. Hey, it's Lagavulin again! Lagavulin is completely incapable of accomplishing anything against this kind of deck, because I can set up all over him while he sleeps, and he'll have a terrible day. Indeed. Oh no, he woke up! He's like, aha, now I can attack you, and I'm like... Go for it, mate! You're clearly going to have a great day. He has no hope. No chance, my friend. It's too late for you. I've already played all of my defensive cards and my stupid cards. This hand is too stupid. I need a smaller hand. I mean, I don't. But I need to find something to complain about, because otherwise what's the point of life? Snappy, snappy. Ooh, a ball lightning. I like it. Always nice to have a little bit of lightning in your life. I have the frost already. I'd like to get some of the other colours. Lantern! That is strong. Oh, there we are. A ball lightning. It's so good, and I don't care. By the way, the gold-coloured cards are rare cards, and they're usually very strong. However, I get more points if I don't take any, so I will not take any. Oh, also, I'm going to get more points if I let this guy hit me. No, I don't mean points. I mean, I'm scared of Hexaghost, as everyone should be. So if I let this thief hit me, I will be in a better position. Ugh, is that the best you could do? Is that genuinely the best you could do? He's not gonna hit me anymore. He just took my money and then tried to leave. Why would you do that? I wanted to fight you. Give me my money back. Give me a refund. Compile driver, that's strong. I don't need the ancient potion. I'd like it, but I don't have room for it. And now I put the chill, so that goes into my opening hand. And now I have to fight this ghost. Fortunately, I have some of the tools necessary for fighting this ghost. And by some, I mean apparently all of them. 3 times 6, that's numbers. I think that 3 times 6 is less than 13 plus 5, so I think... Why do I keep getting Echo Form? That's the rare card I would... Wait. No, I took damage! I can't add up. I can't add up. It's 18. It's 18! I'm not an idiot. I'm very smart, actually. Okay. Play this, and I get Echo Form, which is honestly a godsend. Drink this potion so that I can actually get to 18 block this turn. Now the poor creature is doomed to Hades. There's no hope! Defect is too strong! The thing is, because it's the daily challenge, you get different boons and buffs and debuffs at the start of every run, and so I got to choose my own deck. Defect is normally a bit hard to start with in Act 1, but I got to choose some random cards, which meant I get to choose the good cards, and they're all good. So, yeah, somebody's gonna have a bad day, and his name is Ghost. Yeah, let's do that. Oh my goodness. Double rebound. I feel like that's not a mistake, but it's going to make things a little inconvenient. Gotta remember, I'm playing everything twice. So let's play the biggest card twice. It's so easy to forget when this thing is activated. Let me... How do I smack you in the face the best? Just rebound, rebound. Gold snap. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's nothing you can do. You have 58 health. I advise it. What in the world? Compile driver, okay. Aggregate, that's brilliant. And smash. That was not a fight. I don't need either of those. I mean, I love them. I love those cards. They're some of my favourites. But I want to take this cursed bell and get a curse. That sounds much more fun than taking something good. Not bad. This is going to be completely useless because it comes with the criteria when you would die, heal to 50% of your max HP. I am never going to be in a position where dying is likely because this deck is too strong. The other ones are okay. Ceramic Fish is genuinely a good choice. I would always pick the fish. How am I going to get the most question rooms and the most elites? Is it the middle path? I think it is. I'm going for the question rooms because the events in the question rooms can give me curses. So I get more points. Normally when I stream this, I don't have anyone to explain the rules to, so this makes a nice change. This gentleman has a lot of defense, but I think he's gonna dislike it if I smack him in the face with Sunder. Oh, complete triviality. Another copy of Chill. Now that's good. Another source of points is getting 4 copies of a single type of card, which is what I'm trying to do. I'd love some more Cold Snaps. It's a shame I had to give one of them away to the Campfire Spirit, but one does what one does. One does, for instance, a lot of shopping to account for the cards that one does not have. Do I want an anchor or a Clockwork Souvenir? Let's go with the Happy Flower Clockwork Souvenir. Gosh, I don't need anchor actually. I've got a couple of chills. There is one particular fight in Act 2 which requires you to have a bunch of defense on the first turn if you want to perfect it, and so that's always important. This is not that fight. This is a fight against somebody who's about to die. Oh, buffer. That's fun. He's gonna do precisely 2 damage. One damage! You tried your best, good sir. You tried your best, but unfortunately my best was better than your best could ever be. Ooh! That's fun. Duplicate a card in your deck. Well... oh no. See, now I have 2 very silly options. Do I go with the doubled Hello World or the doubled Chill? This, in my opinion, this is the sillier option, so I'm gonna go with it. Yes, Chill would have been more likely to get me points, but I have 2 criteria for fun, and one is point, the other is silliness. So, yeah, I can play that, I can play... ooh, this is troublesome. I need something to defend myself, and I do not have it. Wait, yes I do. Hang on. I know a potion that will get on your nerves, I know a potion that will beat Book of Stabbing. Chill and Chill. The 2 Hello Worlds, obviously. Draws me a curse at the bell. Wonderful, I can't do anything with that. But I can drink this potion, which gets rid of all my chill orbs, my frost orbs, and turns them into defense. And now I'm covered in darkness! Okay. So, can I defend myself now? Maybe. Maybe not. This is very stupid. Bias cognition. Really? So if I play this, I still don't get anywhere near 20. If you ask me, this book is being very rude. There are other options he has besides the 21 attack on turn 2. He doesn't have to be this mean. I'm gonna have to use all of my potions to perfect this idiot. So, cool-headed. And then I take my cool-headed back because none of these cards are the cards I want. That's closer to being the cards I want, but still not exactly right. Bias Cognition does a lot of the work for me. So Hologram does get me some defense, but now, of course, my orbs have been taken to some... Oh, yes, of course. But by all means, pop in the morning some other time. I'm a wonderful streamer. Very pleasant to have people on my stream, actually. Sell me to your friends. Tell everyone you know that I'm fantastic. Oh, bias cognition is permanent. Of course, my clockwork souvenir stopped the numbers from going down. Normally, bias cognition has a downside, but I've got clockwork! Oh, wow. This poor fellow is going to experience the finest of deaths. The finest and most gristly of deaths. Yeah, of course. Why not a third hello world? See you later. And perish. Sweeping beam, static discharge. I need more Swedes in my life. 5 times 3. That's not. You can't damage me. You're not strong enough to make it happen. Oh no. Bias cognition coming out of that is just so much fun. Swift potion, another sweeping beam. We take those. Ooh, I guess I have to be damaged now. Ooh, so another sweepy. Sweepy. I don't mind if I do. Pantograph, I don't mind if I do. Okay, brilliant. I can use hologram and really ruin a man's life. And death. There are 4 sleeping beams in my deck now. That's not bad. Oh, heat sinks and cool-headed. I'd rather have an upgraded cool-headed than an unupgraded heat sinks, I'm afraid. As much as I love heat sinks, I'd rather have money than any kind of dagger. Gremlin leader. No slavers, despite my trepidation about slavers maybe existing. And you're all gonna die. You can't make me weak, but I can make you dead. Oh, I should have just played the Sunder. That would have been a lot more sensible. Storm, or go for the eyes. I think I'll take a storm this time. Yeah, I can go hello storm, and thus the... Oh, I don't need you. Although now I think of it, maybe I'm not going to be able to get curses, so maybe I could remove. No, I don't need your help. I need your help to bring forth the lightning. $50, $24. Ah, there's my equilibrium. Don't really know what I'm gonna do here. I'm sure it'll be something of consequence. 10 times 2 incoming. I'd really wish it wasn't. Let's change reality. There's Echo Form, of course it would. Why wouldn't it be? So, ooh, double loop. Yes, please. Am I gonna be able to defend against this? Oh, not necessarily. Far from necessarily. I need to do something much cooler than that if I am to survive. Don't know what it would be. Okay, that happened. Oh, thank goodness. Doesn't mean I'm gonna get anywhere. But I am closer. Oh, I'm gonna regret that. And I regretted that. Okay, so no playing the overclock. I think playing the overclock is not smart. I'm even gonna avoid playing the chills. I'll save them for later. Blast. Got him. All planned. Aggregate into white noise, which makes another hello world. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? What have you got? A loop. And I take damage. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Of course, now I have to drink this again. I kind of want to go back to the reality where I had the, whatchamacallit? Echo form, that's it. Got him. Hey, I transformed him even faster this time. Defragment, that's alright. I should have thought about playing Fusion, though. Because now I'm here. And thinking isn't going to be enough. I need energy that I do not have. Gosh! This is hard! Maybe it's doable, just maybe. I mean, I got past the Hyper Beam before. It just means that Hello World has to do really well. Rebound, big sweeping beam. Play Equilibrium. Play big sweeping beam. Play Claw. Hologram, a chill. Play that. Drink the Swift Potion. Play Genetic Algorithm. I take damage. Oh, try again. Okay, that's a good opening, though. Tempest could do so much damage, but I guess if I draw it, I'm not drawing a defense card, which is what I do need. Wait, there's 2 loops in the deck. That's fun. Oh, you've got my white noise. Get killed. Can I have that back? Echo form. Then rebound the sweeping beam. That is good. That is strong. That is positive thinking. So now I want to double play. Which one do I double play? Because you're going to give me my loop. Let's do that. See, now I get aggregate. Play this first. Then I drink... No. This isn't the right situation. Oh, I have to drink that. Okay, now we aggregate twice. Is that the right number of times to aggregate? Possibly. If I play all of these cool-headeds, I'm maybe closer to being able to defend. Maybe, but clearly not quite there. $51 again. Storm. Hello world. Hello world. End turn. Cool-headed Frost. Tempest. Keep the Tempest for later in the hopes of accomplishing something fantastic. Cool-headed, Compile Driver, Charge Battery, Defense Potion, End turn. Big Sweeping Beam into Big Sunder into Echo form. Okay. Equilibrium, because I guess that kind of works. I don't think that was quite the right one to play. Dang. I like the opening. Okay, I've got to do the opening the same. Ah, okay. Storm. Hello world. Hello world. Chill, chill. Cool-headed. That changes things slightly. Cool-headed. Save the Tempest. Loop. Charge Battery. Sweeping Beam. And I'm pretty cool here as well. Sunder and Genetic Algorithm. You're welcome to them. Big sweeping beam. Another loop, which is pretty big actually. An equilibrium. I've got a bunch of recursion here. That's not worth nothing. However, I'm not in a especially strong position. No, I was not, in fact, in a strong position. The position I was in could be described as unstrong. So Hello World procs first, which is kind of a problem. The cards get put in your hand before. Okay, that's good. But I would like Aggregate to be capable of doing more things. That's Storm. Don't know how much that helps, really. I'm gonna miss that energy. I already do. See, I should have thought about upgrading Aggregate. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. I didn't get I didn't get the Echo form, and that would have been really good. Storm. Hello world. Hello world. Chill. Chill. Cool-headed. Cool-headed. End. Turn. Charge battery. Sweeping beam. Loop. Sweeping beam. Loop. And then equilibrium. don't know that this is quite the right place to be. It's definitely not the kind of place where I get an echo form. Blast. Oh, who needs an echo form when they have a biased cognition? It's time for action. Is it time for action, though? The only action I value is the one where I managed to draw aggregate. And none of those are aggregate. Blast it! Blast it all to blasted heck! Heck it all to blast. Okay, that makes things simpler. I now know where my aggregate is. And I can make sure I get it at the right time. $51 incoming. I can tell you now that I'm not pleased about that happening. I would like something else to happen in its place. But alas, I do not possess the ability to have something happen that is of use to me. That's the best I can do. Where is my echo form? I had an echo form multiple times, on multiple occasions. Well, this is another complete mix-up of the world. Yeah, I can just play powers until stuff changes. Doesn't make my strategy good. You've taken my white noise, have you? That is not useful. That is not useful either. I'll give it one more try. I don't think it's happening. Where did I get the most effect? What was most effective? The storm into 2 hello worlds into 1 chill. Then a cool-headed, and a charge battery, and the loop. And I am short on defense, which is annoying, because I'll probably need that potion for the 51, but I've already played it. You've made it so that my white noise is here and not there. I do approve. Because that makes an echo form. Okay. And now Hello World isn't going to ruin my hand that much. Because I'm definitely getting a Sunder. That's alright. That is, I forgot that I had echo form. I'm gonna do that again, but not being dumb. The single chill seems very smart. Storm, hello world, single chill. Cool-headed. Charge battery. Loop into block potion. Then you take my white noise. I rebound Sunder you. Get an echo form out of the bargain. I then play. Do I play Equilibrium though? Maybe I don't. I will miss having that Sunder. But you've got a loop. So now I've got that. And I've got a situation where I don't have all the cool cards I need. It's interesting, and I'm going to try that again, because it looked like it was going to get somewhere fun. Any situation where I have an Echo Form and a chance. I've got an Echo Form and a Dream, okay? I no longer have an Echo Form and a Dream. I have a Dream of an Echo Form. As if that helps. Oh, well, that's just hilarious. Brilliant, I can survive this. $51 incoming. I have aggregate. How many cool-headeds can I play? I do not know if I can get through this. I do not think I can get through this. But I keep getting maybes. And the maybes are gonna drag me into hell itself. You ready to be dragged into hell itself? Right. Give you a spanking. Take the Echo Form out of you. Then I'll play Equilibrium. Because I firmly believe that the way forward is going to be using Echo Form to play a defensive card multiple times. Or this. That seemed pretty effective. Of course, there's the defense I need. Right, okay, so obviously if I don't play Equilibrium, I'm in trouble. Or if I don't play Hologram, I'm in trouble. Either way, trouble is close, but it's not inevitable. Playing Loop was what got me the best result. How about Compile Driver this time? So I'm deeper into the deck, I still get an Echo Form. I want to be on this world line. There's not much difference, is there? There's the Echo form. I could play Equilibrium, or I could go. I need to go deeper. We need to go deeper. I see it. I see the path. Double play genetic algorithm. Play Claw. Drink this. Then I have Aggregate. I have Big Sunder. I have Loot that I could play. Let's put that in the right place. I'm gonna regret not having Aggregate though, aren't I? Good evening, Sir Avocado. Right, so how will I have the ability to defend myself next turn? What method do I have to employ to make that happen? Will a compile driver get me the cards I need? Cannot say for sure. So much for that. There's Equilibrium. I am now chilled. But my Aggregate is far and away in the wind somewhere. Just it's gone, it's not here anymore, and thus my ability to protect on this turn is non-existent. I need to somehow keep the hologram with an Equilibrium. I need to memorize the whole layout of my deck at the RNG scene itself. I need to do all sorts of stupidity to accomplish anything resembling a victory. I'm going to give it one more try, and then I'm going to give up, because I don't want to spend the rest of my life fighting Bronze Automaton and hoping for RNG. Huh. I have made an error of judgment again. I had that turn. I had that turn perfect before. I need to have it. I need to make it perfect again. I need to make America great again. No, I don't. That's the last thing I need to do. I don't subscribe to fascist ideology. Right. It just every turn needs to be pristine and perfect with the future state of the world in mind. Seven. Okay. There was a... Oh, yeah. I know what made that turn pristine. I didn't play Equilibrium. That's it. Come on, we can go there. We can follow the path to victory. I'm not even sure Echo Form counts the path to victory. It's not as if it adds much to my chances of victory. Okay. Okay, yeah, 7. That's good. Genetic algorithm twice. Very strong. Followed by that. Followed by Sweeping Beam. Aggregates into Sunder. Into Loop. Into Fusion. Into Ball Lightning. Into Claw. Now I've got to figure something out. I need Hologram. I need everything. I need things that I just do not have. The cards that I require are cards that do not exist in my deck. In any capacity. Well, hello there. If it isn't the cards that do not exist in my deck in any capacity suddenly existing in some capacity. I'm willing to engage with this nonsense. Ah, 41! Screw it. I'm just killing you. I was there before, but his turn after he hit me was too hard. I don't want to just redo a fight over and over. I want to get a middle ranking score, and I want to actually have had an experience I won't regret for the rest of my days. Death, please. You'll do. So much for that, I guess. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Capacitor, go for the eyes. Yeah, let's take a capacitor and be a complete shenanigan man. 'Tis I, the Shenanigan Man! I come to you bringing shenanigans with my shenanigan case. Dramatic entrance, discovery. Behold the collection of shenanigans I have to offer you. Do you regret your existence? I, the Shenanigan Man, also regret my existence. Come, let us die together. Why was I born? Just for shenanigans? Oh yeah, let's spin. Loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loop. How many orbs? Yes. Where's my focus? I don't have any focus. This deck is actual trash. There was definitely a better deck I could have made. And however, this is the one I've ended up with. Okay, there's a cold snap. Getting closer to some collectors. Very few, I think. Giant head. The king of shenanigans. I welcome my death. Wait. No, this is death. I don't have any shenanigans that can help me through this. No. You will be punished for your insignificance, your insolence. This could have been one of the great defect runs of our time. But alas. Giant head had to get in the way. Time for what? Do you mean it's time for you to die? I would have to agree. Shopman, I need you to do me a solid here. That is... Shopman, that is a liquid. Shopman, we call that liquid diarrhea. Oh yes, doubt. Doubt is what I do, correct. It's not perfect. But it's not terrible. Looks like somebody's about to perish 1,000 deaths. Ooh, money! Brilliant. I was after money. Was I after another overclock? Oh my god, I have 2 overclocks. Wait, I didn't need a charge battery, did I? Oh. I thought I had a charge battery in my deck, but no, that was just me remembering the one from the blasted fight. Heat sinks. Okay, that's alright. Health. That'll do. That's probably all I need. Do you have anything you can sell me? No. Well, that was terrible. Go on. Let's see how this goes. Oh wow, the score's going to be so low. Still, I mean, I can probably deal with this. All hail the, what do you call it? Genetic algorithm. Genetic algorithm comes through again. Is that my heat sinks? Could it not be there? Could it be somewhere else? Give me something magical. Ah, that's pretty magical. Aggregate is pretty magical. White noise into every damn time it's echo form. Why is it always at the echo form? There are other powers available, you realize. Am I taking damage here? That's really annoying. I would have liked to have that buff for later. Well, you're all gonna die 1,000 deaths. And I'm gonna live 1,000 lives. Let's see. Let's do one of those. Let's do one of those on you. Play the hat. And that. Not a consequential situation. Guess what? Stack. Stack still exists. It's still a card. Oh yeah, I could have brought back the heat sinks, couldn't I? That's fine. I'm practically indestructible. $19 times 2. Do you think that will be enough to stop me? Yeah, the Dex potion definitely helped. The speed potion was all I needed. Clockwork souvenir, pulling all the bitches again. Oh god, did I just use the word bitches when I meant to say babes. I have a high opinion of women. Oh god, just never listen to my words. Someone's dead. Pfft, 11:42. Oh wow. That was fun, but not as much fun as it could have been, I think. Where does 11:42 put me? Yeah, not even in top 100. Eh, it's fine. I plumped for a frost run, and I did a kind of orb frost run, and I never had a real plan, because I was having fun the whole time. Until I wasn't having fun. And then I was screaming into my own mind. Like a lunatic. But that's fine. Maybe tomorrow's will go better.